Dr. Arun Ashok Charian, cardiologist with Aster Specialty Clinic, Discovery Gardens. I am here today to talk to you regarding hypertension. The talk I will, for simplicity's sake, I will divide it into what, why, when. So first let us look at why. Why are we so scared about hypertension? Now, in simple terms, hypertension is a silent killer. Why silent? Because majority of persons will not have any symptoms. So which means that you might be walking around living your life normally with a blood pressure of as high as 160 over 100 or even 200 over 110. Now, why is it a killer? Among the risk factors for heart disease, hypertension is the most notorious or is the number one killer. So that is why you should be bothered about hypertension. Now let us come to what should you do about it. Now ideally you should have at least a home BP monitoring or a clinic BP monitoring. And what is the cutoff that you should be looking at? You should be looking at a cutoff of ideally 130 over 85. Normal blood pressure, as we all know, is 120 over 80. Stretchable, previous guidelines have stretched it up to 140 over 90. But you should realize that the current classification or the 2018 classification of hypertension, 140 over 90 is actually stage 2 hypertension. So the current outlook or current approach to hypertension is that if the blood pressure is between 120 to 140, we divide it further. 130 to 140 is stage 1 hypertension. Anything beyond 140 is stage 2 hypertension. Similarly, the diastolic or the second reading, you have 80 to 90 is again part of stage 1 hypertension. Anything beyond 90 is stage 2 hypertension. So what should you be looking at is your blood pressure, the systolic blood pressure more than 140, is your diastolic blood pressure more than 90, which means that you have already crossed stage 1. You are in stage 2. So 140 by 90 is no longer normal blood pressure. Now, where or what can you do about it? So majority of the time, a little bit of lifestyle changes, is more than enough. That is why all this comes under the bracket of lifestyle disorders. So it is the price that you pay for the lifestyle that you choose. So stress, deadlines to meet, lack of physical activity, junk food, fast food, all this contributes to the etiology of hypertension. Yes, family history, genetics plays a big role, but it is our lifestyle that aggravates or puts it to the forefront. So in the approach to hypertension, the first and foremost is lifestyle change. Second, you have to visit your cardiologist or your internal medicine doctor to optimize the medications, to start you on medications if needed, to optimize medications if blood pressure is not controlled. To summarize, it is very, very essential that we are not silent spectators to this silent killer. So I would like to re-emphasize that check your blood pressure, monitor it regularly, optimize medications, change your lifestyle. Thank you.